What would you do if God asked you, name anything and I will do it for you? This is God, the creator of heaven and earth, the ruler of everything. And he says, you name it, you've got it. I can only imagine your response. I can only imagine my response. I'd like to tell you what Solomon said when God appeared to him in a dream and asked him, what do you want me to do for you? You see, Solomon is King David's son, and he had to rule after David. You will be absolutely surprised at what he says to God. He says, okay, my father David ruled with you, and he ruled very well. And now I am left with this great and numerous people, and I don't know how to rule them justly. Please give me an understanding heart, an understanding mind to know how to judge them, to know how to rule over them. And God's response, he says, wow, you didn't ask for anything selfish like riches or the life of your enemies, but you asked for understanding. So this is what I'll do for you. I will give you wisdom such that there has never been a man, nor will there ever be a man or woman with greater wisdom than you, and I will give you riches, honor, and a long life. So what is understanding? Understanding is defined as having insight or good judgment. And so understanding is God's supernatural ability on you to be able to see what others can't see and to be able to strategize what others can't. It is God's ability on you also to be able to apply wisdom for a successful outcome regardless of the situation. There are numerous examples of how God has helped people to have supernatural understanding in circumstances. There's Jacob and Esther and Daniel and Nehemiah, Paul, Peter, John. All of these people, God gave supernatural understanding. They were able to know beyond the facts. They were able to apply wisdom in situations so that they can help others that a natural man actually couldn't. And so whatever it is that you pursue in life, whatever your purpose is, you can ask God to give you understanding on how to apply yourself to fulfill your purpose. All you have to do is ask. James 1:5 says, if you lack wisdom, you can ask God and He'll give it to you generously without finding fault. There is an example in the Bible of a person who asked God for understanding and he succeeded very well in business. And this is Jacob, and it's in Genesis 30. Jacob worked for his uncle, who was his employer, who was his father-in-law. Laban, this man, had many roles in Jacob's life, and therefore his grip on his life was actually very tight. Now Laban had been cheating Jacob. So Jacob asked God, he said, give me understanding on how I can breed my flock of sheep and goats. And God did. God gave him a strategy, a supernatural understanding and strategy that made sure that Jacob's sheep and goats were always greater. They multiplied and increased above Laban's. You can only get that directly from God. So the secret to success is your understanding of success. Like Jacob and Joseph and Esther and Daniel, you can pray to God to give you understanding on how to apply yourself to fulfill your purpose, and you will be found to be 10 times better than anybody else in your sphere. You will have solutions to things that other people can't even think about. I mean, people won't get enough of you because God helped you fulfill your purpose. So before you are tempted to Google, searching for which sectors are lucrative to invest in right now or which jobs would really pay well, ask God these 2 questions. And number 1 is, what is my purpose? When God answers that question, go to the second one. And number 2 is this: God, please help me have understanding on how to apply myself to fulfill my purpose. He will tell you. And if you follow to the letter what He's saying to you, success is yours, guaranteed. So remember this: wisdom is the principal thing, as Proverbs 4:7 says. And in all you're getting, get first and foremost understanding. I'd like to hear from you on this topic of understanding success. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us, post, share with other people so we can get enlightened together. As my sister Flora Mole Lupembe once said, there is enough room at the top for everyone. And so as you arise and shine, make sure you lift others as you climb. It's been Purpose and Excellence, and I'm Modesta Lillian Boguni. Kwaheri for now.